Welcome back. It doesn't feel like it, but spring is not far off. We're joined by Michelle Mistel today from Real Deals on Home Decor. It's great to have you back on the show.
Always lovely to be here,
yes,
of course.
Beautiful spring stuff. Before we talk about what's on the set here, you were just in Vegas.
Oh my. Yes, that is a buying trip, and it's over the top.
Is
crazy? Yeah.
Where do you go? Where is it? What location is it? And what do they offer? It must be just crazy. I can't imagine.
It is. It's the World Market Center. So we're talking 3 towers of showrooms, and each tower has about 10 to 12 floors, and each floor maybe 10 to 20 showrooms. So I shop.
How do you even look? Like, how is it overwhelming? It's overwhelming.
Yes, it is. So the wonderful part is I get to pre-book my Christmas my Christmas orders for the following year. So while it's fresh, and I get to touch and feel, and so that's really the easiest way to do that.
Yeah.
So my first focus is to get the Christmas stuff booked and placed, and sort of go through that process, and then I start buying the fun stuff for now. So that's sort of trickling in, which is part of what we've got here today.
Awesome.
So so that's just fun. It's overwhelming. I mean, I'm in showrooms from 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock when they close. And it's just, it's a shopper's delight, but it's exhausting and
overwhelming. Yeah. You don't know what to focus on, I'm sure.
Well,
right?
I see my current vendors and sort of go through their showrooms, and they always have something new, and it's always lovely to meet the salespeople that I see and talk to, right? And so that's just, it's so much fun.
Good.
Oh, woe is me, it's terrible. It's like every girl's like, oh, I want to be there with you. Oh my, yes. If I could take a busload, it would be a fun trip.
That would be fun. Something to think about for the future.
Right.
But we've got some beautiful floral stuff going on here, and this is the stuff that we're missing right now. There's no greenery, unless you've been down to Vancouver, Victoria, or somewhere where there's green. We're missing that. We're missing that floral greenery stuff. And so there's a little introduction here. Look at that. Are those peonies? They look like peonies.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, there's a plethora. And I think the thing that's funnest for me is that there's such a mixture of, I mean, this is all, of course, faux and looks really pretty. And I think what I remember as the quality fake flower that my mom used to have at the house was like, oh, this plastic, so they've gotten really good, and they look very real.
Yes.
And even to touch them, I have some tulips in the shop, which I didn't bring today, but they're a beautiful, and they even feel like it's kind of, they feel like it. These ones not as much, but the tulips, it's just, they're a beautiful quality, and they really are lifelike. So the big color in Decor is this sort of pink right now. Is very big.
Pink.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, and metals. So we've got a little bit of gold, and I've got some copper and that in the shop as well.
Yes.
Very big right now.
Is it hard to put together a bouquet when you're at the store and you've got all this stuff? Like, how do you advise people?
Well, I advise them, number one, if they've got a vase at home, please bring it. Please bring it into us, and we'll help you. Glad to just kind of plunk it on the counter and work through that. So it depends on what you've got for height and size. And the thing that is wonderful about even what we're looking at is there's a mixture. There's succulents here, and there's the fresh look, and there's some greens. And so I think making something interesting with the sticks, just to kind of give it a little bit of texture, is awesome. And the glass is fun. So there's really it's sort of a personal preference. Do you need a bit of glass? I think the glass is beautiful, especially if you're talking shelves, right? If you want to have something on a shelf, the glass is pretty, so you can see through and into. So this look for me is beautiful. I think the romantic sort of fresh floral,
whimsical.
Look is, yes.
We have a video we want to show as well. You spent a lot of your family day long weekend getting organized and stocking things, and here you are.
Yes.
And here it is. Look at how beautiful everything is.
Oh, the shop is just so fun, and it's warm and inviting, and hopefully the customers feel that too. And we work hard to keep it warm and homey, right? Because you really want an idea of what things are going to look like in your home, because that's the goal, right?
Yes.
To find a way to make your home warm, and this time of year especially, we're just kind of all nesting, and we really want, we want to bring the outside in, and that's why the floral is so big this time of year, is because we all want that. We want the feel of the outside coming in. And
absolutely.
If there's sunshine of any type, we kind of want to drink it all up, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. It's gorgeous. You guys always have beautiful stuff, and you also have clothing. You have jewelry. There's all kinds of fun stuff going on. Does your clothing reflect the season as well?
It's coming in for sure. Yeah, it's starting to come in a little bit shorter sleeves and some layering. We still layer. I still am freezing, but
I know.
Yeah. So the warmth, and we're transitioning in all areas there. Have to, because before we know it, it'll be warm, and we'll be wanting to do that, right?
Yes. Kamloops doesn't have much of an in between. We're either super hot or super cold. We got maybe 5 minutes of spring, 5 minutes of fall, right? So that's how it goes. It seems like. Anyway.
Yes, it does seem that way.
Yeah, but beautiful stuff. I love the succulents. I know they're very popular right now, but these are very believable looking, which I enjoy. That is quite impressive.
And I think that for me, it's the simplicity with them.
Yeah.
I think there's beauty with that. It's just sort of, it's green. We need the green in our home. It makes it feel, bring that living component component.
I know,
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
it really does help. a lot.
Fantastic. We are close to out of time. Is there anything else you want to mention? Anything coming up in the store that you want to promote?
Well, Valentine's Day is
course.
is tomorrow, so we've got a couple of little hearts and things that transition, not just a Valentine's Day decor, but something that can transition in your home too. So
Totally.
yes, think about that. It's always good.
The gifts that stick around, right?
Yeah, right.
Awesome.
Well,
if you have any questions or if you'd like to check things out, best to go and check things out. That is the very truth. They're located at 1514 East Lorne Street. Definitely worth going for a little tour through. It'll make you feel good, makes you feel happy. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.